without trial or chance of absolution.
But Father Abbot, the man was obviously a traitor to King Stephen.
While the civil war lasts, Father Aelnoth, all men are traitors to one cause or another.
Sinrig, the church has never looked so well. These Michaelmas daisies look beautiful.
They're Father Adam's favourites from his garden.
Well, I hope Father Aelnoth likes them when he arrives.
I want the church to look its best for the new priest.
Yes, of course. You know his appointment here has to be formally approved.
But not by us.
The reason I came, Sinrig, I've still got some of that wine left that Father Adam used to enjoy so much. I thought perhaps you might like to share a cup with me sometime, and we'll drink to him.
Well,
Oh, it's been distilled with herbs. It's good for the blood.
Thank you, brother. I should like that.
Eleanor? I'm sure Father Adam wouldn't want you to cry for him.
I know, brother, but I needed to speak to him.
What happened now?
He was the only one I could talk to. Now there's no one left.
You can always talk to me if you want.
Oh, no. Don't tell I'm here.
Eleanor? Who's there?
It's me, Catherine.
Ah, Brother Cadfael. Have you seen my sister? Sinric said she was here.
Well, yes, she is here, Catherine.
Why can't you leave me alone? Do you have to follow me everywhere?
I can't allow you to. What's the matter?
Eleanor!
What on earth is the matter with you two today?
Nothing, brother. We're fine.
Well, you don't seem fine to me.
Sinric says the abbot is bringing us back a new priest today.
It is not Father Abbot who is bringing the priest, Catherine. It is God.
What is that? Who can be hunting on Abbey lands? This forest and all the game within its bounds belongs to the Abbey of Shrewsbury. How dare you hunt here without my permission?
And who might you be?
You will answer for this murder on church lands.
He is a traitor to King Stephen, and the church would do well to remember where its loyalty lies.
I am Rodolphus, Abbot of Shrewsbury, and you would do well to remember that King Stephen was not king last month and may not be king tomorrow.
Lord Cadfael, I can assure you of the church's loyalty.
I meant no offense, Father Aelnoth.
Offense? You know
Father
this...
Abbot, Lord Cadfael is a loyal subject of the rightful king. He has his duty as we have.
This traitor had an accomplice. Have you seen anyone?
No, Lord Cadfael, no one.
You will be damned for this.
And a good day to you too, Father Abbot.
My lord, I saw a man just a few minutes ago, maybe less.
And who is this?
My manservant.
He ran across the path behind us, heading that way.
Well done, William.
Boy, you can take the poor wretch back for Christian burial.
I returned from Westminster with the new priest. At the Legatine Council there, it was determined that in the Civil War, the Church should change allegiance to King Stephen once more. The followers of Empress Maud are proclaimed outlaws. While attending the council, I spoke with Bishop Henry of Winchester himself, who did us the honor of recommending a priest of his own following, Father Aylnoth. I am satisfied that he is suitable and deserving, but he is ready to give account of himself to you.
I have several questions.
Father Aylnoth seemed to know the scriptures even better than Brother Jerome.
The trowel.
Brother?
Well, you left the trowel in the fire.
Brother Cadfael, Brother Oswin, this is William, Father Aylnoth's manservant. Father Aylnoth has asked the abbot if there is any extra work for him in the abbey, after his duties in the house and in the church.
Do you think you could manage to leave a trowel in a fire? Oswin, that leaves you free. You can go and restock the medicines in St. Giles. I know you've been longing to get down to that all week.
Come quick, brother. It's Alfred.
We were pulling out the tree and it just slipped back on his leg.
Well, he's very lucky. It could have been much worse. Well, lie still. Well, Father Aylnoth, it's good of you to come. These wounds aren't that serious.
I'm glad to hear it, brother, but I did not know that anyone was hurt. I came out to survey my fields.
Your fields?
This land belongs to my church, does it not? I think it does.
Well, yes, Father, but Father Adam's let us work it for years now.
Indeed.
It was nothing but woods and weeds when we came here.
Well, we've just finished ploughing.
And the Lord will reward you for your diligence.
Father Adam said we could work this land as long as we wanted.
I cannot be held to any verbal agreement you may have had with Father Adam.
What do you mean, may have had?
I mean, I think what I say.
We need the wheat from these fields, Father, or we'll starve.
What about our children?
You should not have had so many if you have not the means to feed them. Am I to pay for your intemperate carnal feasting?
Father Aylnoth, surely some small compromise
It
will
is
be reached.
my right to work these fields, is it not? I think it is.
Nevertheless, in the circumstances...
What circumstances? I do not recall asking for your opinion.
Please, Father, please. I beg you.
Don't beg of a Norman, Alfred.
You Saxon filth. Traitors all to King Stephen!
Ralph! Enough.
Father Aylnoth was within his rights. It's church land, to use as he will.
It's not a question of rights. What about Christian charity?
His predecessor, Father Adam, was far too lax on those who offended.
Alfred had not offended.
Who spares the sinner condones the sin.
And what did they starve this winter?
It's obviously better that they learn their mistakes now rather than risk their souls in the hereafter.
Brother Cadfael, I note your concern, but the fact that Father Aylnoth is known at King Stephen's court makes this matter somewhat delicate politically.
You must speak to him, Father.
Father Adam was with us 40 years. We must give Father Aylnoth a chance to settle in.
We've all seen how he's settling in.
Enough, Brother Cadfael. When you are abbot, you may make the decisions, but until then, you will do as I say.
Brother, you said I could talk to you.
Eleanor, it is very late.
I know. I'm sorry. But...
Can't it wait until tomorrow?
Please, brother. I can't bear it.
Is it Catherine?
I want you to hear my confession, brother.
Eleanor, I'm not allowed to hear confessions.
What?
Why, I'm a monk. I'm not a priest. Only priests can hear confessions. Church law is very strict about that. But we can talk if you want, by all means.
I don't want to talk. I can talk to any fool in the Foregate. I want to confess so I can be absolved.
Well, then I'm sorry.
Brother, this is serious.
Yes, it always is. All I'm saying is that if you want absolution, you must go and find a priest.
Father Adam is dead.
Father Aelnoth is your priest now.
But I don't like him. He scares me.
Well, you can't just pick and choose your holy confessor, like a loaf of bread. And I wouldn't be your best advocate there.
Why can't you just give me confession? What difference does it make?
You cannot just confess to anyone that suits you and then expect everything to be as it was. You must repent your sin with all your heart to the proper authority. Otherwise, it's meaningless. You might as well demand absolution from a tree. I expect it's just another silly fuss about nothing anyway.
I'm sorry.
Eleanor. Eleanor.
Tentatianibus Foregate, Sanctum Spiritus Lignum Fiere, Levedaturem Mariamo Potomid, in unitate iustem.
Hey, you boys, what are you doing still there?
For a virtuous woman is as a crown to her husband. But she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones. Her feet go down to death, and her steps take hold on hell, where the screams of the undead shall pierce the sinner like a sword, where the lamentations of the damned are without end, for their black hearts are ripped asunder and cast into the pit of everlasting fire. God is not mocked.
A cheerful sermon, brother?
Oh, Father Aelnoth, forgive me. I sent a young girl to you last night.
What of it?
Well, I asked because she's usually here in church with her sister, but today she doesn't seem...
Brother Cadfael, I will not tolerate this endless meddling in my parish affairs. If you persist, I shall have to take it up with Father Abbot.
Who is she, brother?
Oh, her name is Mary.
And that's her father?
No, both her parents are dead. Her father in Stephen's dungeons, and her mother in some grief soon after. No, that is Lord Gifford, her guardian.
Didn't he also fight for Maud?
Yes, he did. But then he swore an oath of allegiance to King Stephen.
To save his lands from confiscation.
You seem to have more education than I suspected, William.
Oh, no, brother.
Have you been long with Father Aylnoth?
No, I took up with him just a few days ago, but, well, it seems longer.
I'm sure. Yeah, but before that?
I worked for a noble lord, but he was killed in the war.
On which side?
Well, I don't know much about politics, brother.
No, you don't know much about hard work either, from the look of your hands. What sort of work did you do for this noble lord?
I worked in the stables.
Oh, did you now?
Boy!
I must go now, brother.
But before you go, William, last night in the church, did you see the girl, Eleanor?
This message is for you. The Empress Maud has sent a spy to rally support. He is known here as William, the priest's servant.
The priest is King Stephen's man.
He has nerve, clearly. He needs help and asks you to meet him tonight at the old mill.
Burn it. Burn it!
It's treason!
It is not treason to wish to fight for the true Queen of England.
Mary, do you not think I've suffered enough for all this? I could lose everything.
Some of us already have.
I know, Mary, I know. I promised your father.
But it's our duty to help him, isn't it?
Look, I'd do anything to get this foul pretender off the throne. But we have to pick the right time. This could be a trap.
What would my father have done?
Something brave and clever.
Sometimes I can hardly remember him anymore.
She was with child out of wedlock.
With child? She killed herself for shame. Because he turned her out the church when she went to confess.
She was a whore.
She was no whore!
A drab. A troll. She dared not even name her impregnate. To have given absolution to such a jade would itself have been a sin.
I sent her to you to confess!
You filled her head with wild distempers and false promises.
I did no such thing! She repented!
The letter of divine law admits no compromise! Whether the doxy killed herself or not, I would do again what I did, and God will be my judge, not you! Nor this dung-stained rabble.
We give it this.
No. Look what you've done to us. You brought him here.
I promise we will look into this matter. Now go home at once. Go home.
Catherine, is it true? Was she pregnant? Whose are these finger marks?
Father Abbot, we must get this harlot out of the Abbey ground. This needs calm judgment, Brother Prior. Father Abbot, suicide is a mortal sin. She may not enter the Abbey. She may not be buried in holy ground.
Father Abbot, let her be taken to the mortuary.
Now, that is quite out of the question.
But there are signs of violence on her. We cannot be sure she killed herself.
Have her brought inside.
sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. She's been dead about 2 days.
So she died the night she went to see you?
Certainly not later. And there is water in her lungs.
So she drowned?
No, she did not just drown. Look at these marks. Someone has held her arms tightly so that she couldn't escape.
And thrown her into the water?
Or held her down under it.
Well, there are many other possible explanations for these marks.
The point is, they were not there the night she came to see me.
Nevertheless.
Yeah, and after that, we know that she went to see Father Aelnoth. And after that, no one saw her alive.
You're surely not suggesting...
I am suggesting that these are the facts. Now, we have to hear what Father Aelnoth has to say.
What plague have we brought upon the town? If she took her own life, then she is damned and must be buried in unconsecrated ground. But if she was murdered, she may have Christian burial and be at peace. Brother Cadfael, her immortal soul is at stake. You must find the truth.
You knew her well. All her life. She was no whore. She was a child. Vain, trusting, and generous. And when she needed me, I sent her away.
Is that why you don't want to believe she killed herself?
My lord.
Who found him?
Miller found him this morning.
Somebody crack the ladder!
Stop it! Stop the wheel!
Stand back!
Father Aelnoth.
I beg your pardon, my lady, but Brother Cadfael is out.
I know he is. And you needn't play the oath for me, William, or whatever your name is. I saw your note to my guardian. I take it you know Father Aelnoth is clogging up the mill wheel.
Are you asking me if I killed him?
I don't think I care if you did. I suppose that sounds callous.
No. Cadfael told me what happened to your father.
Did my guardian come to meet you last night? Then you'll need this. My name's Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Yes, he also drowned.
Thank heaven that it was nothing more sinister.
No, I didn't say that, Father Abbot. There's a cut here to his chin, and he suffered a severe blow to his head before he went into the water. Not enough to kill him, perhaps, but certainly enough to leave him helpless. Murder.
I am most anxious that this affair is settled before the bishop or King Stephen learn how warm a welcome their protégé received in our town. Until then, brother, you will put aside all other considerations.
passed by the church to see if Aylnoth's manservant had returned.
Yes, I want to speak to him as well. This is where Eleanor was found. And Father Aylnoth over there.
He could have been killed anywhere upstream and floated down on the currents.
Indeed, yeah, so I'll have to search the riverbank upstream. His staff and his cap are still missing. They may tell us something. But I think Eleanor was killed right here.
Why?
I found this. I think it's hers.
Proves nothing, Cadfael. And I don't think she was killed. For heaven's sake, everybody liked her. She had no enemies.
People aren't always killed by their enemies. If we find what happened to Eleanor, I think we'll find what happened to Aylnoth.
Well, if you want to waste your time on an obvious suicide.
Yes, it is hers. I have one just like it.
Perhaps it was torn off as she struggled with someone.
Then wouldn't the string be broken?
But then why would she just cast it off herself?
Perhaps, at the end, she treated the church as it had treated her.
Those marks on her arms were made by a man. Do you know who that could have been?
Did she say nothing when she came to you?
I'm afraid I really didn't give her much of a chance.
She took her own life, brother, even if we both wish to believe otherwise.
But surely she must have told you who fathered her child.
It was Aylnoth that drove her to her death. Everyone knows that. What does the father matter now?
Because if this man loved Eleanor, he would have had good reason to kill Aylnoth. And if he did not love her, then he may have had cause to kill her.
How would I know? She was a whore. We all heard the priest say so.
But we know that she wasn't.
A drab and a trull. We all heard him.
Catherine!
She was ashamed. She would not say who it was.
Well, then why didn't you just tell me that straight away? That day in the cemetery. What was the matter between you?
It was nothing. We always fought.
Catherine, your sister's soul is at risk. If she was murdered, then she's innocent, may be given Christian burial. You know how important that is. I can't understand why you won't help me.
Well, you know all about that, brother. It wasn't me she ran to when she needed help. It was you. And you sent her straight to the devil. And now she's dead and can't even be buried.
Where have you been? I said, where have you been?
They say the king's priest was murdered last night.
Did they? Did they say who did it? Tell them.
You went out last night. Late.
Who says I did? There's only one way to make sure we come safely out of this.
My name is Shrewsbury.
Ah, the under-sheriff.
No one carries arms here without my permission.
I have a warrant from King Stephen to hunt down his enemies in the Welsh borders.
And then bring them back for trial, I see.
We're still looking for their ringleader, a nobleman, Edmund de Belial. He may be in this area.
My sergeant will take the details.
I applaud your diligence, Under Sheriff. Tell me, Under Sheriff, where can I find Father Aylnoth?
In the mortuary chapel. He died last night.
And how precisely did he die last night?
We're still trying to find out.
Perhaps you'll try a bit harder if we are here.
We'll deal with this ourselves.
My lord. Lord Giffard's in the castle. He says it's urgent.
Edmund?
What happened to your arm?
I slipped on some stairs.
Oh, perhaps you tripped over one of your lies. Yeah, it's all right. You're safe enough for the moment. Whatever the church might find it politic to say, I prefer to remain neutral. Well, you certainly fooled Aylnoth. Did you kill him as well?
I think I should go.
No, I don't think that you did, but I'd like to hear you say it.
Quick! Gifford and Berenger are coming for you.
If you're looking for Edmund, he's gone.
Well, how long ago?
Not long.
Organize a search. He's got to be in the forest somewhere.
You.
Why didn't you tell us before?
Because I thought it was a trap. To test my loyalty to King Stephen. To see if I would help a spy of Maud's. But when I heard that the priest had been killed, obviously it was him. Why else would he run away?
Why should he kill Father Aylnoth? Aylnoth was his protector here. He didn't know he was sheltering a spy.
Oh, but he did. I told him myself. Look, the spy sent me a letter telling me who he was and asking me to meet him at the old mill. Well, I was appalled at how cruelly deceived Father Aylnoth was, he being the king's man. So I went to the church and I told Father Aylnoth what had happened, and he went charging down to the old mill to confront him, the spy. Well, we all know what came of that.
And what did you do then?
I went home. I'd done my duty.
Sergeant, take Lord Giffard back. And get every spare man after Edmund.
Do you believe Giffard?
Cadfael?
Eleanor was found at the old mill. The stories are beginning to converge.
Sinric, is that you? Brother, I often come out here just to find a little peace.
You find it here?
I came to see you today. The church seems very sad somehow without Father Adam's flowers.
Father Aylnoth didn't like them.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were there when Eleanor came to confess to Aylnoth.
Father Aylnoth didn't like me to stay after my work was done. Sorry, brother, I can't help you.
Nor can anyone else, it seems. I've spoken to all the Foregate. No one seems to know who might have made Eleanor pregnant. No one can think who might possibly have wanted to kill her. And no one saw her after she left Aylnoth. In fact, no one saw anything.
They all saw one thing, brother. They all saw the abbot's new priest dishonoring the memory of Father Adam.
Sinric, you cannot blame Father Abbot. He did nothing.
All that evil needs to flourish is for good men to do nothing. That's what the church says, isn't it, brother? Good night, brother.
You'll be safer here than on the run. The forest's full of soldiers.
Whose is it?
It's my guardian's.
Well, at least if I get caught here, he'll get the blame.
Oh, you mustn't be too hard on him. He knew they'd suspect him of killing Aylnoth. He had to blame you. I mean, he could always run away.
He didn't know you were going to warn me.
He's been very good to me. He was my father's best friend.
Well, your father was a great man.
You knew him?
My father did. And liked him.
Of course. They must have fought together.
Yes. They fought and died for Empress Maud.
Do you have any family left?
None. I'm sorry.
No. I have to get back.
I forgot to thank you for saving my life.
You'll only go and lose it somewhere else, I suppose.
Just where have you been all this time?
I got lost in the forest.
Do you know what, Mary? I think you're lying to me.
You lied to me. How could you betray Edmund like that? He never hurt you. He was fighting for the cause you're supposed to believe in.
You warned him, didn't you?
Why shouldn't I?
You went behind my back. Look at you. And your clothes all filthy. There you are, rolling in the hay.
Get off me.
You. Oh!
Brother, I'm sorry for what I said to you this morning. It was wrong.
No, I'm afraid it was not wrong.
Then it was cruel, and I regret it.
How did you know it was me here?
You always smell of herbs.
She looks very peaceful.
And beautiful. Everyone always said she was beautiful. I used to envy her. But it was a cruel gift. She lived in her dreams.
But is that reason enough to drown yourself? I cannot believe that. I can't just abandon her soul.
It's not for her soul you're doing this, it's for your own.
Yes, perhaps you're right. But I can't give up now. Not till I find the man who fathered her child.
He did not kill her. He would have given his life for her if she asked.
You know who he is, don't you, Catherine? You must tell me.
I will take you to him. Here. I can smell it.
What?
We are in the clearing.
Yes? What are we doing here?
A stench. Can't you see?
See what? I can't see anything. It's so dark.
It's here. You must see it.
I see it.
He is the father of Eleanor's child.
Catherine tells me that her sister's lover has been dead this past month. So he could not have killed Father Aylnoth or Eleanor.
Can we be sure she is telling the truth?
Well, she has never before lied to me, but I confess this affair is complex.
It's not complex at all for those not personally involved. Father Aylnoth was murdered by his manservant. The girl, Eleanor, took her own life.
No one witnessed her death. No one can know what was in her mind when she went into the water, or who was with her.
Come, Brother Cadfael.
Well, there's still no explanation for those marks on her arms.
This is nothing but wishful thinking from a guilty conscience.
Brother Prior, we can no longer delay a decision. Let her be buried quietly after Father Aylnor's funeral tomorrow.
Yes, but where, Father Abbot?
In unconsecrated ground, brother, with the other lost souls. In the meantime, return to the task I set you. Solve the priest's murder before Lord Cadfael does.
Can you reach the cap? Yes? Thank you. Well, it seems this is where Aylnoth went in. His cap was caught on a nail down there, and his staff poking up through the water.
My dog could have found those. What in God's name have you been doing?
Well, we couldn't see them. The river was too high. In the last day, the level has dropped, leaving them in plain view. Here's the water has washed them clean. Now, at least we have some indication of where he died. We can afford to search the area more thoroughly, on both sides of the river.
Cadfael. Footprints.
Oh, yes. Those of a man. Heavy, perhaps, who stood here long enough to sink into the mud. Ah, but when? If it was that night, it could be the murderer. Waiting for Aylnoth.
Then it must be Edmund.
Who is, of course, conveniently missing.
There is nothing convenient in this, Lord Cadfael.
And he was not the only traitor in Shrewsbury.
You cannot hang everyone in the Foregate on the assumption that one of them might be guilty.
I was simply saying we should question certain suspects with a little more vigor.
Ralph and Alfred are no longer suspects.
Good fields, Alfred.
Fertile, my lord. And where's your cousin?
Ralph? He's gone to Uffington for the day.
Uffington?
By God, these peasants know how to live.
Well, never mind. You'll do.
Mary, I must speak with Edmund. As Aylnoth's manservant, he may be the only witness as to what happened when Eleanor went to the church the night she died. I must find out what happened. Now, if you know where he is, please help me. I won't give him away.
Well, how should I know where he is?
Well, the last time I saw him, he was running off with you.
Well, he just ran away into the forest.
Yes, that's exactly what everyone would expect him to do. It would have been far safer for now to be hiding somewhere around here.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. I've got to go.
I like a nice fire. Tell me about Father Aylnoth.
I've done nothing, my lord. I beg you, believe.
No. You killed Father Aylnoth so you could get back on the church fields.
I didn't, my lord. I swear.
Perhaps you didn't. Perhaps it was Ralph.
Oh, my lord. He's with me.
Yes. What are friends for? Put the pokers in.
Edmund, it's me, Mary. You can't stay here anymore. Cadfael's men. They're all over the forest. I'm scared they'll find you.
You're right.
I have to rejoin Maud's army, but there's only one thing I've really been waiting for, and that's you.
Me?
I want you to come with me. Marry me as soon as we're safe over the border in Wales. Well, there it is. And I'm not even asking you for a dowry. I want you to come with me because you want to.
Do you love me?
Yes, I do.
How do I know that?
If you don't come with me, you'll never know. You'll spend the rest of your life wondering what would have happened if you'd had the courage to take this chance.
I don't know. You're asking me to leave my home, my guardian, everything I've ever known to follow someone to war. I just can't. I can't.
There's something I have to tell you. I didn't make the connection before, but now I have. It's about your guardian.
Oh, my lord. I beg you.
Tell me how Father Aelnoth died.
Please. Please, my lord. I didn't kill him. There was Ralph! He went out after the priest. It was Ralph.
Thank you.
Cadfael. Are you alone?
Yes.
You followed Mary, I suppose.
Yes.
You're a very unusual monk.
And you're a very unusual manservant.
What do you want from me? What do you care about Aelnoth?
Well, I care about the truth. I'm here because I'm hoping you can tell me what happened between Eleanor and Aelnoth. Were you at the church that night?
Yes.
Well, then, tell me what happened. Please, Edmund.
Well, why not? She wanted Aelnoth to hear her confession, but he was in a bad mood about Cynric's flowers, which he said had no place in his church, and he ordered me to destroy them. When the girl arrived, she interrupted his devotions. She forced him to speak to her. He could not avoid it. She was pleading with him, begging for absolution.
It's my fault.
She was hysterical.
Spawn of Nicodemus.
You said you would absolve me.
Did they fight? Did he grab her arm at any time?
No, he never touched her.
Did you see anyone else around the church that night?
No, only old Cynric sulking about his flowers.
And what happened when Aelnoth arrived at the old mill?
I suppose Giffard's been telling everyone I killed him.
Whereas, in fact, you are quite innocent.
Oh, no, it was me. Why should I deny it? Tomorrow I'll be in Wales.
But how can you be so calm, Edmund? It's a terrible sin. You may escape Berengar and Gassal, but you killed a priest.
No. The man I killed, brother, was a political zealot who attacked me without warning and would have handed me over for torture and death without troubling his conscience. No, it was an act of self-defense, brother, and I shall answer for it before God. When I went to meet Giffard at the old mill that night, Aelnoth was there, waiting for me. He had found out my allegiance was with Empress Maud.
Who's there?
Judas.
He went for me with his staff like a demon.
Saxon filth.
The struggle was so fierce, I was sure the old bridge would collapse beneath us. And then it happened. I struck him, and the rotten plank snapped under him. He was skewered on the timbers. God knows I didn't mean to kill him. He was like a man possessed. You seem disappointed.
Well, I had hoped that the mystery of Aelnoth's death would have led me to Eleanor's, but now it appears there is no link. Anyway, your feet are too small.
For what?
Oh, for some footprints I found. Why did you throw him into the water?
Who?
Aelnoth.
I didn't throw Aelnoth anywhere. I left him stone dead on the bridge.
How did you know he was dead?
Well, he must have been.
Edmund, Aelnoth drowned.
Not when I was there.
In a moment, Ralph, my two horsemen are going to tear you in two.
In the name of Father Aelnoth of Holy Cross, by the powers vested in me, I sentence you to death.
It's as well for you he's still alive.
He murdered the priest. His cousin admitted everything.
Take him to the dungeon.
We can hang him as well tomorrow.
I'm warning you, Ralph. We want the truth.
After we took Eleanor's body to the Abbey, I kept thinking what he'd done to us. The priest. And God help me, I said to myself, this is enough. And I went after him. When I got to the church, I heard these voices. And it's the Lord Gifford telling the priest that his manservant's a spy.
I just felt you ought to know. I just want to do my duty.
Impossible. The priest saying he's going out to the old mill. He's going to confront the boy himself.
I shall meet him there. By God, I shall.
Then it came to me. I knew I could get rid of Aelnoth. Out there in the dark, in the middle of nowhere, and the spy would get the blame. So I ran out to the old mill, hid in the trees, and waited for Aelnoth to come by. Then I saw him.
Who, Aelnoth?
No, someone else was already out there by the old mill.
On the far bank?
That's it, just standing.
Our footprints. And what did he look like, this man?
It was too dark to see. So I'm in the trees when Aelnoth comes storming past. Well, I let him pass. I couldn't do nothing with somebody watching like that. Next thing, his servant comes by. I thought I'd have Aelnoth all to myself out there, but by now it's like market day. So I'll go back to Alfred's and tell him to shut up. I didn't want to get mixed up in their quarrel. God knows I would have killed the priest, my lord. I meant to, but I didn't.
Then why did Alfred say it was you?
He knew what I went out to do. Next thing he hears, the priest's dead. What would you think, my lord? On my life, brother, I'm telling you the truth.
I was wrong to grab him like that. I admit that now. It was precipitate. Thoughtless, even.
Thoughtless?
Yes. The king would never forgive me for pulling him apart like that. He'd have him brought back to London. for a fair trial and a damn fancy hanging. Not bad for a peasant from Shrewsbury.
You'll not take him anywhere. It was obviously Edmund.
Who's of course not here to be punished.
Is that Ralph's fault?
That doesn't matter. This is a crime against King Stephen, and it must be avenged, and it must be seen to be avenged. That's the point, isn't it, Lord Cadfael?
Well, at least we begin to understand what happened here, if not why. Edmund left Aelnoth for dead, but he did not kill him.
How do we understand that?
Well, if by some chance I'd spoken to a traitor like Edmund last night, you wouldn't wish to know anything about that, would you?
No.
No. So, Edmund and Aelnoth fight here on the bridge, while Ralph slips off home through the trees. Edmund knocks Aelnoth senseless, then he too runs away, leaving Aelnoth here, alone and helpless, with a man standing over there. The man who drowned him.
Why would he drown Aelnoth?
Well, we have to assume that he hated him enough to commit murder.
We know who hated him enough for that. Ralph, Alfred, Gifford, and Edmund. And you've exonerated all of them. Where does that leave?
It leaves the man who loved Eleanor. The man who lost her.
The man who lost has been dead a month, Cadfael. His skull is in the forest. You're refusing to see the truth. Eleanor drowned herself because Aelnoth refused to give her absolution. Forget her.
Yes. What you're saying is true. The poor girl did take her own life. I've been blinded by my need to believe that she didn't. I've been deceiving myself. But I've also allowed myself to be deceived. When Eleanor died, here in this place, she left behind a man who lost not only his lover, but his unborn child. Grief brought him here. And fate brought Aelnoth to him. So this is where he took his revenge.
Cadfael, the man's dead.
Oh, yeah. As Lord Cadfael would say, how convenient. There's yet another who suffers by Eleanor's loss. Someone who has misled me. You've been lying to me, Catherine. And now Ralph will hang.
I cannot help Ralph.
Oh, yes, you can, but you won't. You know more about Eleanor's death than you're telling. And her death is the key to Father Aelnoth.
She killed herself, I tell you.
Yes, I think perhaps she did. Perhaps I've been looking for a murder where there was none. But that still leaves questions unanswered.
Let me out of here.
Who made those finger marks on her arms?
I don't know.
Who is the father of her child?
He is dead, I showed you.
No, you showed me an old skull, nothing more. And because I trusted you, I failed to ask myself the obvious questions. When Eleanor became pregnant, why were you so angry?
I wasn't.
Well, that's a lie. You were angry because you were in love with the father.
No.
Well, that's another lie. You're still in love with him, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, another lie. Why else would you protect him?
I'm not protecting him.
And another lie. It was him out by the old mill, wasn't it?
No.
And he drowned Aelnoth like a puppy.
Stop it.
Whose life is worth more than Ralph's?
Leave me alone.
She took him away from you, didn't she?
No.
Oh, yes, she did. Your beautiful sister. She stole him away and left you with nothing. And he abandoned you. Is he worth Ralph's life?
He never wanted me. She was so beautiful. Everyone loved her. Who would look at me? She used to laugh and tell me he was ugly. But I loved the sound of his voice and his kindness.
And he killed Father Aelnoth. I know it now. You would never lie for a man who murdered your sister.
But you would lie for a man who killed Father Aelnoth.
If hell is as bad as Aelnoth said, then I hope he is in it.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
My father's cape. It's the only thing of his I have left. Still, at least he didn't die for nothing. At least he saved you money. You begged for your life in front of Stephen's Council of War and sold my father in return for your title and lands, didn't you? And I never even wondered why they let you out of prison.
No. All I had to do was swear an oath of allegiance. I told you. I told you. Who told you other?
Don't lie to her. My father knew you. Admired you, even. He told me all about you. And about your betrayal. I just didn't recognize you at first. You seem so much older.
We'll be in Wales tomorrow.
Father Aelnoth knew better than anyone the letter of divine law. But behind the letter of the law lies something just as great, the spirit of the law. When these two move in conflict, only one thing can resolve it: human compassion.
I've just found one of your flowers.
You couldn't have declared your love for Eleanor more clearly if you had shouted it from the castle.
Brother?
There are clear footprints down by the old mill. No doubt they will fit you exactly. Tell me, Cynric. It will help.
I didn't kill her, brother. I would have drowned myself 1,000 times in her place. Fool that I was.
But the finger marks.
When Aelna threw her out, she was hysterical. I tried to calm her. I held on to her. I held her so hard. She wouldn't listen. She ran off. Found her own way. She didn't love me, brother. She took pity. Once. That was all. And then, when she came with child, I thought she would marry me. I was so happy. It was like a gift from God. But no. She couldn't marry me. She would never have made a verger's wife. Don't be too hard on yourself, brother. Save your blame for the priest who sent her to her death. You will have to answer for his death, Cynric. You drowned him. No, brother. It wasn't me. The hand that drowned Father Aelnoth is far beyond our laws. It was a judgment. But they'll hang me for it all the same.
But it was you, down by the old mill.
Yes. Father Aelnoth arrived alone, and in his wisdom and his mercy, lay in wait for his manservant. And as I watched, Aelnoth attacked him with such violence. Aelnoth was unrelenting in his attack. But the Lord did not favor the priest.
But what happened then? Go on, Cynric.
In the struggle, the priest had fallen through the rotten planks. The manservant fled. The priest was left wedged between the rotten timbers on the bridge.
Cynric, oh, help me.
He made no sound. I knew he must be dead. A blow from his own staff had silenced him.
Cynric, help me. Oh, for the love of God. Cynric!
I went to the bridge, but before I could reach him, he slipped through into the stream.
Cynric! Help me! Help me! Help me!
There was nothing I could do. He was swept away on the river and lost.
Then it is Edmund who must answer for murder.
Why have we not heard this before? This fool should have come forward.
Be grateful that he has. Cynric has been a loyal and God-fearing servant of the Church these 20 years past. If you'd been less savage in your pursuit, Lord Cadfael, he would have spoken sooner.
I must take some share in the blame. I, too, was convinced that there was another hand in Aelnoth's death.
We should detain you no longer, Lord Cadfael.
Be assured of our continuing loyalty to King Stephen. Sergeant, Cynric is free to go.
Two tragic deaths, but no murder, at least.
Yes, Father, but that's of little comfort to those who must bury Eleanor without Christian blessing.
I see your pain, Brother Cadfael. But could you have prevented the child's conception, or the tragedy that followed? Could you have made Aelnoth less of an implacable spirit? No. Nor could you have given the girl the absolution she craved. Better to ask yourself now, is there anything that can be done to heal the wounds?
I'm glad you came. To Father Adam.
I wanted to thank you, brother, for keeping quiet. What you did...
Truth and justice are not always wholly compatible. And Shrewsbury's seen enough death just recently.
I pray that God understands.
God understands everything. And I think he would agree. You've been punished enough. But there is something you can do in return.
You have been a fool, pining for a ghost, when Catherine needs you and loves you more than you deserve.
Me? Catherine? She would never have me.
Why not?
Because I don't deserve her. Or anyone.
You are a fool, Cynric.
I asked her to come.
I knew you would want to thank her, too.